All right, Cancerians, welcome in. This is your mid-July reading. Let's see what wants to come out for you. These are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to swap around any energies, masculine, feminine, or you and another person if that shows up in this reading. And again, just use your own intuition as to what message is meant for you in this reading. All right, so let's see where we go. Especially if you're drawn by the title, there's definitely a message in here for you. So let's see. Why? That might be the big question of the day. I'm just getting this kind of search for why is this happening? What's going on with me? In my Pathfinders group, we're talking about synchronicities right now, and it is kind of a truism that we could be Cancer. You could be waking up a little bit more in your life. You could have been going down a road, like sleepwalking, going down a road, and then all of a sudden, bam, there's all these messages. There's all these repeating numbers. There's pieces of music that are showing up that remind you of people, or that kind of bring about some kind of internal questioning. Like, why is this going on? Why am I feeling like this? Why am I having this experience right now? And I do feel like some of you are opening up maybe to get an Akashic Records reading or some kind of reading. You're going to look into some kind of book, right? Like, I want to read about this. I want to know about this. I'm Google searching my brains out just to try and find out what's going on. But one of the things is you can't, and I'm getting this very strongly, that you're not really going to be able to figure it out using your mind, because your mind is attached to our ego. It's also attached to our identities. And if you are going through some kind of massive spiritual awakening, your mind is not going to give you the answer. Okay. Your thinking, and that just leads to anxiety, that leads to monkey mind, that leads to all of that. So your job here is to just relax, and get into your heart more, get into your body where your intuition is, get out of your head as much as possible. This is why we have meditation, right? Get out of that head, get more into your feeling space, your heart chakra. That will help you a lot. Ooh, look at this. Milk and honey. There's a reason why usually I put these oracle cards out all together at once, but there was something about having this card stand alone, and that message needed to not be encumbered by any other clarification of other cards. Milk and honey, here and now. This is mindfulness and mending. So some of you had an opportunity and it slipped through your fingers, or you hesitated too long, or you didn't step into this. And now, excuse me, and now there's all these spiritual awakening signs. And it's like, oh, I feel like I ignored some signposts. Okay, so there's the signposts here, past and future. Being present in the moment is the thing, and relaxing more is the thing that's going to help get you guidance. Those numbers, the repeating numbers, are there just to say, hey, spirit's here. Okay. And all you need to do is just say, yep, I saw that. Yep, I saw that. Thank you very much. Thank you. I know you're with me. Thank you. I know you're with me. And you don't have to do too much digging. I mean, those multiple numbers that show up, 222, 111, 1111, have a lot of resonance on the twin flame path. So you can have either bumped into a twin flame or been on some kind of path with a twin flame, and it has gone sort of down a road that you didn't expect, or you didn't really do anything about it. Okay, there's nothing really, I don't think there's anything to be done. Maybe that was your comment to yourself, like there's nothing to be done here. But I don't think that's true, because I feel like there's happiness and joy to be had when you are more in your body. Now, some of you may not know that that's where your intuition is. It's not here. Okay. I'm clairaudient, so I do hear pieces of music. I hear words and everything, but it's a distinctly different feel than me thinking. Okay. It doesn't feel that way. It's sort of like I'm aware that it's another frequency or it's another realm. I'm very aware of that. After some time of dealing with your own intuitive senses, you start to know. You just start to have an inner knowing, an inner intuition about, hey, this is guidance. Hey, this is just a, how do you do? I'm here. You start to feel the difference. That's why you work with your intuition, so that you can feel the difference between you thinking, okay, and actual guidance coming in. There's something here to be mended that needs mending. And so we're going to dive into that. Let's get to the tarot reading here. There's something here that needs mending. Maybe you did something or you didn't do something. Only you know, okay? Maybe you did something or you didn't do something. And that feels, I'm getting for a lot of you, there was some kind of hesitation. There was some kind of like, oh, I'm getting some kind of guidance to do this, or I feel drawn to this or something like that, and I didn't do it. So let's see what wants to come through in this reading. I get the Hanged Man there. All right, let's see. Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Signs of Cancer. All right, underneath, 5 of Swords. The Sun. 6 of Cups. 3 of Wands, and yep, there it is. There's the 7 of Wands. Hesitating against Gemini. Here's Gemini. There's Sag, Aries, Leo, or Gemini. Really resisting it. This could be the thing that needs mending. Okay, there's something about resistance here. I feel like you both have some kind of resistance. This is likely somebody from the past. Leo energy there. Makes you feel happy, brings joy, like you can't wait to see them, but then you're like, no. There's definitely something going on here in your head, in your thinking, that's creating some static for you in terms of next steps. What are my next steps? What is the thing to do? And when, usually I will say this to you, and this might be something new that you might not have heard before, but when we're trying to get intuitive guidance, when we're trying to ask spirit or ask God or ask the universe, whoever you pray to, for help in a matter, real guidance, especially if you feel stuck, or especially if you feel some kind of resistance to it, real guidance usually is pointing you in a direction that is out of your comfort zone. And because guidance, the repeating numbers are like saying, hey, you're doing well, or something like that. You don't need guidance when you're doing well. Okay. So if a lot of music comes through, or if there's a lot of repeating numbers, like the universe is trying to get your attention. And if there has been something that needs mending and you've been resisting it, or you resisted it and now it needs mending because you're seeing that you're getting guidance to go in that direction, I just feel like this comes from some kind of mindset. And it is pushing you out of your comfort zone, no doubt about it. But honestly, like, is your comfort zone not happy? Is it like, okay, this is about obligation? Is your comfort zone more about being codependent because this is what I was taught growing up, or something like that? There's definitely some mindset issues in your head that are taking you off of your guidance path. Okay, taking you off of your guidance path. That's why this here and now message is showing up. Really, meditation is the thing, is the path, is the way. Okay, so if you take one thing from this reading, It's time to get out of your head and into unity, heart consciousness, into your body, meditate, drop down into your heart. Okay, do that more, because here's the codependency again. The 10 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. I'm confused. I don't know any other way of living. Okay, there's the Hierophant. So that can be about you mastering some kind of skill. Mastering, you can't do this because of your own self-worth. You're always externally focused. What will other people think? What will other people say? You have no inner mastery, right? With the guidance here. And it's like somebody else may be controlling you. Okay, somebody else may be controlling you, and that may have become your idea about what relationships are. Well, this is just what it is, but it's not. Okay, there's some we stay in things too long because we are getting something out of it, and maybe it's a feeling of safety, because the Hierophant here is Taurus energy. This is all about choosing the safe road. And I just feel like you don't know any other road, and this guidance that's coming through, you're like, no, 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 that feels outside of my comfort zone. I'm pushing back on that. You could have pushed away a relationship, or you could have pushed away a path, a career path, because you can't see the whole path. And it's like, okay, newsflash. You're not supposed to see the whole path because it's new. It's out of your comfort zone. You don't have experience here. You've got to walk this path in order to get experience. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups. There's you walking the path. Oh, I like this. King of Swords, lots of clarity. So destiny and fate is coming in. I feel like this is by August, because 8 of Cups, 8th month here in the timing. There's a lot of clarity about walking your future path. Yeah, look at the Page of Wands. Like you're a newbie. Okay, you're a newbie on this path. 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords. You're not wrong. You're not wrong that to walk this path is going to have some unintended consequences. This is also the endings of some things that you might be afraid of ending. You might feel that you're going to get hurt by doing this, and so there's a need for healing. Some of you are definitely walking towards a Sag or an Aquarius, fire sign, Gemini, air sign, Aquarius, Leo. Talk to me about this 10 of Swords. Give me a little bit more information about this 10 of Swords, please. 2 of Pentacles. Been sitting on this fence a long time. King of Cups, Ace of Wands, 8 of Swords. The fear here is all in your head. The sword, the 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. This is what happens when you decide to follow your heart. You may have had experiences in the past where you might have gotten hurt by following your heart, or been punished for following your heart. But there's something here about, like, you didn't go far enough. You didn't go down that road far enough. You just saw the change as punishment, the shift in energy as terrifying and therefore punishment. But it's not. It's like there's endings. There needs to be some kind of endings. Got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10 card, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. And then we've got an Ace. We've got the Sun. All right, so there's a new beginning happening. There's a new beginning happening, and this is heart consciousness. This is you. King of Cups. Heart consciousness coming in here. And when you do that, then the ideas start flowing. Then the creativity starts flowing. Too much up in your head, too in anxiety. Oops, I'm sorry, honey. Too much of that, right? Anxiety is fear of the future. Depression is anger at the self for not doing something, or for having some experience and not being able to process it. This feels more like anxiety about what's to come in the future. which is probably why you're watching a tarot reading. And I feel like by doing it, you're going to get clarity. You're not getting clarity before you walk the path. They're not, no one's going to, let's see, let me see if I can make an analogy here. You're not going to really experience a location, London, Paris, Sedona, New Orleans, Vancouver, Copenhagen. You're not going to experience that by reading the books. You're going to know about it. You'll have conscious awareness of it, but you're not going to experience it, the feel of it, until you go there, until you walk this path. Okay? Until you get out of this idea that, well, if I get confused, I go back to doing it the way I used to do it. And that's not going to help you this time, because it's like you've done that too many times. You're like to the end of that choice. You only had 10 choices or something like that, and 10 chances down this road, and you've run through them all. Okay? So talk to me about the Eight of Cups here. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. This is happening this year, August through the end of the year. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Temperance. Oh boy. Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So some of you are summoning in Archangel Michael here, or some archangel, some ascended master to help you navigate. You're being offered this new path with this Ace of Pentacles. And I just feel that you keep getting offers. You keep getting offers. You come to the end of the options. Like, you know, it's possible that it's not the end of the road. It's the beginning of the road. The experience of walking this road is what's being offered to you. I just get the feeling that it's not 100% comfortable. And so that pushes you back. What will likely happen here is, even if you don't take any action, the discomfort will come. Okay? The discomfort of standing still, stagnation. So you know, okay, I've got these 10 chances to walk down this road, and I keep going, oh, I don't know. It's a little chilly out. I need a coat. I'll go back to my house. Oh, I don't know. It's raining, or it's not raining, or, you know, I don't know why I'm using the weather, but there's just like a million reasons, because there's going to be some kind of breakthrough moment. And like with birth comes pain. There's pain involved in childbirth. There's pain. And I hate to use that word because it seems so dramatic, but I am seeing here that the more you say no, because you're afraid of that, taking that action, because there might be, I might be uncomfortable. It might be unpleasant. I'm not even talking about 10 of Swords. I'm just saying, like, oh, it might be a little weird for me to not have this job anymore. It might be a little weird for me to be in a relationship or not be in a relationship, or whatever this is. And it's like, okay, but you started that at one point and it was new to you. What's going to make it interesting here is that what's going to push you into taking this walk or going through this breakthrough is, I want the thing over there more than I want my comfort. And actually the comfort is diminishing. Okay, the comfort is diminishing. And so you're getting all of these signals about, hey, you're, you know, getting some new options. There's new opportunities on the table. And if you don't, you know, if you're kind of like, I don't know, there's going to be this moment in time when you're shoved. A little like a tower. And we all have things on our path that we're here to do. And I feel like this is a big one for you, Cancer. It's like getting out of your own way and being more in the flow of life instead of resisting the new things, resisting the new, going to a new school, meeting new friends, moving to a new city. Like resisting the new here is gonna shove you into the new in a big way. Okay, so I do see Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. That's really beautiful energy, and I feel like this happens when you least expect it. All right, so we're going to continue on. I'm going to look at what you don't see coming. We'll talk more about this timing because, August through the end of the year is not very specific, but this is a general reading, so we'll do our best, okay? All right, link is below, Cancer, if you want to continue on with me into this reading, and I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.